Why would a $4.99 rotisserie chicken quietly damage your heart, kidneys, and gut after 60? It's hot, it's juicy, it smells amazing, and let's be honest, the price feels too good to pass up. But if you're over 60, especially dealing with high blood pressure, diabetes, or kidney issues, that Costco rotisserie chicken might be the most dangerous thing on your plate tonight. Just one small serving can pack nearly 500 milligrams of sodium, plus hidden additives that can trigger inflammation, fluid retention, and even organ strain. Most people think it's an easy, affordable choice, but the truth is, it might be the worst thing you eat all week. In today's video, you'll discover 6 hidden dangers inside Costco's famous chicken, and 3 smarter choices to protect your health. 1. Sodium overload, the salt bomb hiding in every bite. You might think, it's just chicken, how bad could it be? But did you know one small 3-ounce serving of Costco's rotisserie chicken has 460 milligrams of sodium? That's nearly half of what many seniors with high blood pressure or kidney issues should eat in an entire day. Too much sodium causes your body to hold on to fluid raising blood pressure, overworking your heart, and making your kidneys struggle to keep up. For older adults, this isn't just about swelling or bloating. It's about long-term damage that builds quietly over time. If your legs feel heavy, your ankles swell in the evening, or you feel winded after walking, your salt intake could be partly to blame. If you think this part is important, please comment number 1 below. Let's see how many of us have experienced this. You might find your soulmate here. Most people don't realize the damage is happening because it doesn't hurt right away. But just 2 servings of this chicken in one meal? That's 920 mg of sodium. More than many seniors should have all day. Next time, check the label. If you're watching your blood pressure or kidney function, try limiting your portion to just 3 ounces. About the size of a deck of cards. Or, even better, swap it out once a week for fresh baked chicken breast with herbs. No salt, no risk. 2. Sodium phosphate, the additive that quietly wears down your kidneys. You don't see it, you don't taste it, but it's there. Buried deep in the ingredient list of Costco's rotisserie chicken is something called sodium phosphate. Most people skip right over it. It sounds harmless, maybe even useful. After all, it helps keep the chicken juicy, right? But for older adults, this tiny chemical can do real harm. Sodium phosphate adds extra phosphorus to your bloodstream, and here's the catch. As we age, our kidneys naturally slow down. They struggle to filter out that excess phosphorus, leading to imbalances in calcium and eventually bone loss, heart strain, and kidney damage. You might not notice it at first, but over time, things change. You feel more tired after simple chores. Your legs feel heavier. And blood test results start showing declining kidney function, something doctors see all too often in patients over 65. And it's not just in rotisserie chicken. Sodium phosphate is used in many processed meats to make them appear fresh and moist. But for seniors, it's like feeding your kidneys sandpaper. So the next time you think it's just chicken, take a second look at that label. If you've been told your kidney numbers are borderline, or if you're dealing with high blood pressure, this one additive could be pushing your kidneys over the edge. Try switching to fresh cuts of chicken or turkey, seasoned with real herbs, not lab-made chemicals. 3. Carrageenan, the natural ingredient that isn't so gentle on your gut. You've probably heard the word natural tossed around a lot. And carrageenan, well, it sounds like something from a health food store, doesn't it? It's made from seaweed, they say. Must be safe, right? But for many people over 60, This so-called natural additive hiding in Costco's rotisserie chicken is anything but gentle. Carrageenan is used to keep the chicken moist and tender, but inside your body, it can stir up a storm. Studies have linked it to inflammation in the gut, irritation, and even ulcer-like symptoms, especially in those with sensitive digestion. And let's face it, our digestive systems aren't what they used to be. If you've dealt with acid reflux, IBS, or just general stomach discomfort after eating, carrageenan could be one of the silent culprits. You might notice bloating after dinner, maybe cramps, or just that heavy, sluggish feeling that seems to hit hours later. You blame age, but maybe it's not age. Maybe it's the ingredient list you never read. If your gut has felt off lately, try this. Cut Costco's chicken for a week. Replace it with home-roasted chicken seasoned with garlic and olive oil. Keep a little food journal. You might be surprised. Less pain, better sleep, fewer pills. Sometimes the quietest changes make the biggest difference. 4. Dextrose. The sweet little spike that's not so sweet after all. You didn't taste anything sugary in that chicken, did you? There's no glaze, no honey, no sauce. So how on earth could it affect your blood sugar? Here's where Costco's rotisserie chicken plays a trick on you. Buried in the ingredient list is a sweetener called dextrose, a form of sugar. It doesn't taste sweet because it's used in small amounts to balance flavor and color, but for your body it's still sugar. And for seniors with pre-diabetes or type 2 diabetes, even small surprises like this can matter more than you think. The body absorbs dextrose fast. It can cause blood sugar spikes, even if you're only eating protein and think you're doing the right thing. And the worst part? You don't even realize it's happening until your next glucose reading is higher than usual. You might notice a few clues. Fatigue after eating, trouble focusing in the afternoon, a strong craving just hours after a meal. That's your body riding the sugar roller coaster, and Costco's chicken might be one of the hidden hills. If your blood sugar been up and down lately, try skipping the rotisserie chicken for a week. Bake your own with no sugar added. Test your levels. You just might discover that one healthy meal was holding you back all along. If you think this part is important, please comment number 4 below. Let's see how many of us have experienced this without even realizing it. 5. Modified food starch and potato dextrin, the thickener that slows you down. You've probably never thought twice about ingredients like modified starch or potato dextrin. They sound harmless, maybe even natural. Potatoes? Starch? Nothing to worry about, right? But for seniors, these hidden thickeners may be doing more than holding moisture in your rotisserie chicken. They may be holding you back. Here's what most people don't realize. These additives don't just add texture, they're also refined carbs that convert quickly into glucose in your body. That means they can subtly raise blood sugar, trigger inflammation, and leave you feeling tired, puffy, or foggy after meals. And inflammation? That's a slow burn enemy of aging. It tightens your joints, stiffens your blood vessels, and makes your legs feel heavier than they should. You may not feel a jolt, but you might feel a drain. A walk feels harder, a nap hits sooner. You wonder why your knees ache more than usual. Sometimes it's not age, it's what's sneaking into your food every day. So what can you do? Try cutting out ultra-processed meats with long, scientific-sounding ingredients for just 1 week. Replace that rotisserie chicken with a home-roasted thigh and a side of steamed veggies. Give your body a chance to fight inflammation, not feed it. If this part hit home, comment number 5 below. Your story might help someone else realize what's been weighing them down too. 6. The illusion of healthy chicken. Why seniors trust the wrong bird. Picture this. You're in Costco. The rotisserie chickens are lined up under glowing heat lamps. Golden brown, steaming hot. $4.99. You reach for the biggest one. You smile, because this feels like a smart choice. It's chicken, it's not fried, it's not fast food. It's lean, right? That's exactly what Costco wants you to think. But behind that golden skin lies a list of preservatives, flavor enhancers, and chemical thickeners most seniors would never knowingly eat. Sodium phosphate, carrageenan, dextrose, potato dextrin. You don't see them, but your body feels them. It's not your fault. You were sold the illusion of health, that this bird was better. But better than what? A burger? Maybe, but safe for seniors over 65, especially those with blood pressure, kidney, or gut issues? Not quite. The truth is, even clean-looking food can be quietly processed. If you've been relying on rotisserie chicken as your healthy backup meal, it might be time to switch. Roast your own. No hidden additives, just real food that your body can recognize. If this surprised you, comment the number 6 below. Let's see how many of us have been trusting the wrong bird. 7. The portion trap. When just a few bites turns into a dangerous meal. It starts small. Just a leg while you unpack groceries. Maybe a bite of the breast while the soup's heating. Then before you know it, half the chicken's gone, and you haven't even set the table yet. And here's the danger that nobody tells you. One Costco rotisserie chicken can yield up to 32 ounces of meat. That's up to 10 servings, each with 460 milligrams of sodium. Do the math, and you're looking at more than 500 milligrams of sodium, triple the daily limit for someone with high blood pressure. But it doesn't feel like you're overeating, right? Because there's no packaging telling you where to stop. No measuring spoon, no nutrition label on the table. For older adults, especially those with high blood pressure or kidney concerns, that's not just a number, it's a quiet threat. It doesn't come with a warning label, but the impact builds. Swollen feet, fluid retention, a creeping rise in your blood pressure numbers. And the worst part, it never felt like overeating because there was no wrapper to open, no portion to unwrap. It's easy to forget that this is still processed food, just dressed up to look wholesome. So here's the quiet truth. What you think is just a little chicken might be triple your safe daily sodium intake. The fix? Slow down. Cut just one deck of card-sized piece, about 3 ounces, and put the rest away before you sit down. Your heart, your kidneys, and your energy will thank you for it. If this feels like something you've accidentally done too, go ahead and comment the number 7 below. You're not alone, and your story might just help someone else pause before they reach for another slice. Section 8. The budget trap. When cheap chicken costs you more in the long run. At first glance, it feels like a win. $4.99 for a whole rotisserie chicken? In today's economy, that sounds like a blessing, especially when you're on a fixed income. For many seniors, it's an easy decision, tasty, filling, affordable. But here's the hard truth that rarely gets talked about. That cheap chicken might be costing you far more than $5, just not at the register. What's really inside that bird? Sodium phosphate, carrageenan, dextrose, and over 460 milligrams of salt per small serving isn't just flavor enhancement. It's silent wear and tear on your body, and over time, the hidden cost starts to show up in the worst places. Higher blood pressure readings, extra prescriptions, more visits to the doctor, swelling in your legs, trouble breathing at night. For some, it turns into kidney strain, gut inflammation, or blood sugar spikes. all from something that seemed like a smart deal. Costco doesn't tell you that part. They just want you to toss that chicken into your cart, then maybe grab a big bag of chips, a giant pie, and leave with a receipt that's triple what you planned. That's the lost leader strategy, and seniors on tight budgets often fall for it without knowing. One cheap chicken, many expensive consequences. So next time you see that tempting $4.99 price tag, pause and ask, is this really saving me money, or will I pay for it somewhere else? Your health is worth more than a good deal. And if this message speaks to you, drop a number 8 in the comments. Let's remind each other that the cheapest meal isn't always the wisest one. Section 9. The Healthy Choice, HEALZO. Why seniors get fooled by familiar packaging. You've seen it so many times it almost feels like a friend. That clear plastic container, warm chicken inside, golden skin shining under store lights. It's comforting, familiar, safe. And that's exactly why it's dangerous. For seniors, trust is built on habits. You buy the same chicken every week because it hasn't let you down. Until it does. Here's what they don't print in big letters. The ingredients inside that Costco rotisserie chicken are the same kind that show up in ultra-processed fast food. Sodium phosphate to lock in moisture, carrageenan to keep it from spoiling too quickly, dextrose to tweak the flavor just right, and a salt load that sneaks far past what your heart, kidneys, and blood vessels can comfortably handle. But the packaging doesn't scream processed. It says convenient. It looks home-cooked. That's the halo effect, and it's hurting more seniors than we realize. Because when something looks healthy, we stop questioning it. We don't check the label, we don't measure the portions, and slowly, we give our bodies more than they can manage. More salt, more inflammation, more strain, all from something that never felt like a threat. So if you've ever chosen this chicken because it seemed better, more natural, more nutritious, you're not alone. But you deserve to know what's really inside. If that resonates with you, go ahead and comment number 9 below. You might help someone see through the packaging too. 10. Also, we have a little disclaimer. Let's be honest. Many of us have been eating Costco's rotisserie chicken for years, and in small amounts it may not cause harm. But as we age, our bodies become more sensitive to salt, phosphates, and additives like carrageenan. So it's not about fear, it's about awareness. The key idea is this: you don't have to give it up entirely, but you should cut back and be more mindful, especially if you have health concerns like high blood pressure, kidney issues, or digestive problems. Portion control and smarter choices can make a big difference. And one more thing, if the meat's been sitting in your fridge too long or looks off, don't eat it. Spoiled chicken can be dangerous at any age. So enjoy your meals, but eat with knowledge. You deserve that. If you still love the convenience of rotisserie chicken but want to protect your heart, kidneys, and digestion, here are some safer options to try. Skinless, home-roasted chicken breast, lower in sodium and fat and no preservatives. Low-sodium rotisserie options from other grocers, like Publix, which contains only 250 meters of sodium per 3-oz serving, compared to Costco's 460 meters, 180. Baked fish fillet or steamed turkey thigh, seasoned with herbs like rosemary or garlic, instead of salty marinades. Shredded chicken from home-cooked bone-in thighs, which stay juicy and can be batch-cooked and frozen. Rotisserie-style chicken made in an air fryer or oven using olive oil and lemon juice with 0 additives. And don't forget, you can always pair your protein with potassium-rich vegetables like spinach or sweet potatoes to naturally balance out sodium in your meal. The key isn't giving up your favorites. It's knowing how to enjoy them smartly. 11. One small choice can change everything. You know, sometimes it's not age that makes us feel weak. It's the little things. Like a salty piece of chicken we trusted too much, eaten again and again without a second thought. You don't have to fear food. You just need to know what's quietly working against you and what will actually support the life you still want to live. You deserve to feel light again, clear, energized. Not bloated, not sluggish, not foggy after a meal. So if anything in this video made you pause, just for a second, maybe that's your body whispering, "Thank you for finally listening." Comment below if any of these points surprised you. Drop a number for the part that hit home. And share this video with someone you love, especially someone who grabs that chicken every week without realizing what's inside. And don't forget to subscribe to HEALZO, where every small tip brings big hope. In the next video, I'll show you. Over 4 fruits you must never touch? They may seem harmless, even healthy, but they could be the hidden reason your blood sugar and leg strength keep crashing. I'll see you there, my dear.